Welcome to St James's by the Park, getting started with ChurchSuite video. This is just a really quick video to highlight the steps to get logged into my ChurchSuite and be able to check your personal contact information outlined in the email that you would have received with your invitation. Hopefully the email highlighted the value that we'll get from being able to start to use this new website called ChurchSuite that the church is moving to. It provides a way for everyone to be able to keep their personal information updated and also to be able to keep in contact with each other as well. So the first thing that we need to do in this section is to click on the link and set up a password. So if we just click on that link lower down in the email, that would take us to the My ChurchSuite website here, where you can then enter and set your password. Your password does need to be more than 8 letters and has some complexity like capital letters and numbers that are needed. Once you've typed that in twice, then you can click connect and then you'll log in. And when you log in, you'll then come to the main dashboard page. Now this main dashboard page highlights some of the different things that are going on, the events that are happening, your little bit of personal information about you, and the communications that have been sent to you through the ChurchSuite. So the things that we're particularly asking everyone to do once they've logged on to ChurchSuite is to be able to check their details. So on the left hand side, if you see the menu item here, My Details, you just click on that and then that will take you through to the details that have been imported into ChurchSuite. Please go through and set any information that might be missing, such as a title if you like, and importantly, please do set your date of birth because it's really helpful to understand the year that people were born as we start and do more church planning. If you are married, please set your married status, but if you don't want to, then that's absolutely fine and leave it blank. If your spouse happens to be also a member of the church, then you will be able to click on the box there and type their name, and it will then come up. When you click on it, and then when you save that change, your spouse will then be sent an email link asking them to confirm. Keep going down and you can see that you please check your email address is correct and add in any mobile or telephone numbers and double check that your address is right. If you happen to be a student away from home at the moment, please feel free to add in your student information as well. The other tabs along the My Details page include a login where you can just change your password. There's also a privacy setting. Now please do select on the option here to make your email visible. That enables everybody to be able to search for your email address to be able to communicate you from within the church family. If you don't want to do that, then that's also absolutely fine, but it is helpful for people to be able to just find each other. And on the communications, please check what communications you would be happy to receive from the church. Once you've done that, please click Save Changes, and then those changes will be saved. If I go down now to search for others, this is where you can then see everybody else who has agreed to share their information with the rest of the church. So it helps provide a church directory for everyone to look people up. If you would like to share phone numbers or addresses, then that also can be really helpful. The next thing we've asked you to check is My Groups. So if you are a member of a cell group, a missional community, or a small group, then you should see that coming up here. If you're not, then you won't have any groups made available at the moment. If you are a member of a group but you're not seeing anything, then do please get in contact by sending an email to ChurchSuite at St James's by the Park and let me know which group you think you should be in, or email your small group leader. If you're in a, also do that if you're in a group that you don't think you should be as well. As you can see, the group will give you a list of all the members of the group and their contact details that they've given permission to share. This group happens to be an online group, as most of our groups are at the moment. And because it uses the same Zoom link each time, I've been able to add that as part of the group information so that all the members of this group can go to their My Group and click on Join Meeting, so that they don't need to keep remembering or digging around for the email address for the link. The final page that we've asked people to go to is the My Children page. If you have children that have been attending any of the St James's by the Park children's groups or youth groups. If you click on that, you will see that any children that have been imported into the system and linked to you will already be made available. And so do, just as you did for yourselves, please do click on those by clicking on the pencil and then check all the detail is correct. Again, we've not included any date of birth information, but that's really important for us, for children, to make sure that they're in the right groups. Please also add in the school and any medical information that the church needs to be aware of, or any special needs information. There's also just an additional field at the bottom for any other additional information, but please do fill that in. And then under photo and video consent, please do select whether you give permission for your child to be able to have their videos or photos presented online. Once you've made those changes, then do please remember to click Save Changes for those to take place. So do please do that for each of your children. If there's a child not on there, then do please click on Add a Child and fill out that form. Then that will create the child entry for us. Once you've done those things, then that's it. And that's really, really helpful for us. You'll notice on the left-hand side, there's other information. So we've got My Events, and this will highlight the different events that will be going on. And at the moment, we've just got the Sunday morning services. Don't worry when you click on here that it talks about signing up. You don't need to sign up for the online services. When you then look further down on the left-hand side, you'll see there's an entry called My Podcast, and then that will show the different talks that have been happening on the Sunday or other talks that people have provided. The My Giving module is a module that we'll be introducing later on in the year, so don't worry about that one just at the moment. And then the Search for Others is again that church directory where you can find other people. So that's the very quick introduction to my ChurchSuite, and we'll be making more use of that and introducing more things as the months go by. But thank you very much for taking the time to have a look and to update your personal contact information. Thanks. Bye.